Imagine setting a timer to count down 52 factorial seconds. While the timer runs, stand on the equator and wait 1 billion years. After 1 billion years have passed, take a single step forward, and then wait another billion years before taking a second step, and so on. Once you have walked all the way around the Earth, take a single drop of water out of the Pacific Ocean, that's 0.05 of a milliliter, and set it aside. Now continue walking at a rate of 1 step every billion years, removing 1 drop after every journey around the entire Earth, and by the time the Pacific Ocean is completely empty, put a single sheet of paper on the ground. Refill the ocean and keep going until the stack of paper reaches the sun. At that point, how many seconds will be left on the timer? Will it be 0, a few hundred, a few billion? No, there will still be 8 times 10 to the 67 seconds left. You have barely made a dent. If you start all over again and do that whole thing 1,000 more times, you will only be 1/3 of the way done. Luckily, Scott has a great idea for how to pass the rest of the time if you're bored of paper and water and walking. Instead, he says, deal yourself 5 cards every billion years. When you finally deal yourself a royal flush, buy a lottery ticket. If the ticket wins the lottery, throw a single grain of sand into the Grand Canyon. As soon as the Grand Canyon is completely full of sand, remove 1 ounce of rock. That's about 28 grams from Mount Everest. By the time Mount Everest is leveled, take a look at the clock. This is what will be left. Do the whole royal flush, lottery ticket, Grand Canyon, Mount Everest thing 256 more times, and then, and only then, will your timer have reached 0. That is how big 52 factorial is.